Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. You were raging? I know, because you started with the... I mean, admittedly enough, you did start out with a pistol, so...
Yeah, I thought I could pull it, dude. I thought I could, and then it didn't work out for me.
Were you running dual, or were you running...
I was running dual, and I thought I could do it, and it just didn't work out like every one of my ex-girlfriends, you know? I thought it would work out, and it just didn't.
Really? I thought it worked out with every single one of your ex-girlfriends, and that's why they broke up with you.
That's true, actually. I think if it worked out perfectly, they would realize that I'm really strange, and they would break up with me. So I guess you're right in that respect.
Should I... what do we want to watch? Do you want to watch that camper for real?
Dude, I'll watch whatever, nigga.
Wow. Wow, just bringing it out. Don't tell the YouTube community I'm black, dude. They have to think I'm white for as long as possible.
I feel like you could get some street cred if you did, you know?
If I was black?
Yeah.
I had a funny story, now that you mention it. At work, I'm very lovable at work, and I'm like the greatest hugger on the planet, so I give everybody hugs. And so there's this, it's pretty much, there's this one girl named Camille. She works in the clothing department now. She used to work, it's weird, she used to work in the phone kiosk, then she went out to clothing, and then she went to the front end, now she's back in clothing. Anyway, she's a black girl, obviously, by her name. And I went up to hug her one time.
That's racist.
Or she asked me for a hug, I think. And I said, you know I don't hug black people. And she said, she started laughing. She knew it was a joke. She started laughing. She said, please, you know you're black. And so I gave her a hug and I said, can I get that in writing? Can I join the NAACP? Can you give me a card? I just want to... That would be right. If you had a card that's like certified to be black, like even though.
Dude, that would be awesome. I feel like there should definitely be a card for that. Certifiably black by the black committee.
Exactly.
Like you go in front of a committee of black people. I feel like we're gonna get this video flagged right now.
I wanna be
flagged for
black,
racism.
you know what I'm saying?
And they get up there and there's like Ice Cube and just like really black dudes like Will Smith, who almost passes as white, so he fits perfectly into that judging committee.
This is a perfect time to pull out my Nigerian accent. Why don't
exactly. And then you go up there and you explain to them why you're certifiably black.
I am completely black. I don't know why I look white. I have that same disease Michael Jackson had. That's right. It's just more
that was insensitive. He's dead, dude.
Hey, yeah, that's why he's not offended. So his fans shouldn't be offended either.
I feel like they're definitely don't put his name in the tags because you'll. Yeah. I wonder if that would get you a lot of views if you put Michael Jackson in the tags. Anyways, dude, start the gameplay. We can't sit in the theater.
I'm trying to look around for a game. I don't know what game I want to pick, man. I think, you know what? I'm gonna pick a team deathmatch on jungle, which you were not a part of, and so you can watch me beast. Actually, I think I start out really bad. But like, I almost don't want to do it because the last time you and I did a jungle commentary.
True, but it's no big deal. Jungle's it's a great map.
No big deal. Yeah.
Everybody loves it.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like it for TDM, and I always say this, but with TDM, all the fighting takes place at the ruins.
Yeah.
You know, you never see anybody else anywhere else on the map, and that's why I like playing Domination.
Sometimes you see guys
spreads the map out, and that's why I like the Domination game type because it spreads the map out.
Yeah, but some maps are better suited for like different things, you know.
All right, you gotta shut up while I load the video, so you don't.
Yes, sir.
Video loading. CriM, you're an idiot. I hope when you watch this you realize that. Love you.
Gonorrhea.
So
thought I'd stick with the trend.
Really? Wow. So another sexually transmitted
diseases. They seem to be on my mind since I slept with your mother, and I don't feel like I'm clean anymore.
I called you an idiot while you couldn't hear me, so it's all good.
See, you know what? I should have anticipated that.
I'm the first blood kill.
Dated, right? Yeah, you got a lot of red lines in the beginning of this, but I feel like you'll turn it around.
Do I? I think when
here comes another one. I think.
When I switched to the FAMAS, I turned around. When the odd doesn't work.
You just let your teammate die.
Dude, I was like telling him that it was there, and he was like an idiot and still ran it. I was trying to shoot it before he showed up. I don't know how
No
that guy
might
killed me
seem-
through a wall and a jeep, but
His awesomeness. He's got an ion cannon of death that brings death and destruction to all. Alright, what's your greatest fear?
my greatest fear is getting up in front of people, dude. Like
Really?
I hate, like public speaking. Oh, it's the worst.
Oh,
Like
I'm
that.
actually not. I'm actually pretty good at that.
Like I'm good at it, and like once I'm in front of people, I'm not nervous. But it's the whole
Doing a
like,
commentary.
anticipation
You're
of
distracted.
getting in front of people. Who's
Alright,
distracting? Is that your
that
little
makes
sister
sense.
Faith? You need to do.
No,
another
that
commentary.
that's my
Oh.
brother. Or actually, that's my older sister, Dylan. Yeah. Now he's yelling.
yeah.
My greatest fear would have to be sharks with legs because I don't want sharks coming on land. Sharks are already scary as shit. And if they could
Sharks
come on the
with
land,
legs? I don't think you have to worry
that
about
would
that.
just that would be concerning.
What
I feel like
about-
a
what about
scientist is working on it right now.
What about
like
snakes
some
with
evil
legs?
genius. No, I'm cool with snakes. I think snakes are awesome.
Watch me hold down this building like a boss, dude.
Look at
Two claymores on
there's a
both sides.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait.
was gonna say.
And then watch this guy gets blown
like
up
you
by it.
run
so I'm
away
like,
from
ooh,
that
golden
building.
opportunity. I use my teammates to death to go get another kill.
Those kids like
And then
that
I get
corner
shot
right
from
there.
outside.
We gotta stop talking about the gameplay. I feel like 90% of people don't give a fuck about the gameplay. Like they watch it and they want to see a lot of kills, but they don't like care for people talking about it.
Right.
So
right.
we
Yeah, it's
gotta
like,
stay off of that.
Well, I mean, there's talking about the gameplay, and then there's describing the gameplay. Here I prone, and then sit up, and then shoot this guy, and I see this other guy
Yeah,
around
describing's
the
the worst.
corner. So I reload.
Every time I look for small channels, like small YouTube commentators, that's what all like 90% of videos would be like that, and I'd be like, God, I can't
Right,
watch
yeah.
this kid narrate.
What's the worst is when they say something, like they describe what they're doing, and they do it wrong. Like, honestly, like I hate to rag on tips and tricks, but he's done that too. When he does dual comms with Hot Tamale Guy, he's done that before. He's like, he checked the corner here, which is a popular camping spot, and one of his very first ones, I'm like, no, he had a blackbird up and saw that the guy was there. He wasn't checking it because of a camper. He saw the guy there in the blackbird.
You're just calling him out, dude. Now
How
Jesse's
did
gonna
you
post
know?
a comment.
Hey,
Get
I
him,
love
Jesse.
Jesse's the man.
Get him.
Jesse's
He is the
like
man.
this guy hiding in
Aw.
a tree. I didn't even see him.
Fucking tree Wookie. Actually,
Yeah.
it's bush Wookie, but he was in a tree, so
Whoa.
your teammate just
Bush
shot at
Wookie.
you. Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
Teammates are idiots, man.
What
is all
are your
random.
beliefs? What are your beliefs concerning unicorns?
This question again, sir. Oh, that's
Uh,
right, it didn't
our
get
last
recorded
dual com
any
got
other time.
ruined, yeah, and I'm
and
trying
the
to,
time before that also got ruined.
yeah, so I'm trying to
My
keep it
beliefs
fresh.
on unicorns. Well, I mean, I think you're slowly changing my belief on unicorns. I went to revive that guy and got destroyed.
What a team player.
And I was
Good,
well, I
because
don't, either I was going to revive him or I was going to use his body as bait to get another kill. This is one of those. Double. My belief on unicorns. I don't believe they exist. I think they're really cool. I think the unicorn in Red Dead Redemption is stupid.
unicorns do exist, okay? I need
Okay.
you to stop saying that. It's like a
I'm-
dagger in my heart every time
sorry,
you say they
you
don't
know?
exist.
It's
It's
like
like-
Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and
No.
Tooth Fairy. They
No.
don't exist either, sure.
How do you have proof for any of this?
Yes.
Okay? Because there are presents under my tree.
Because
there
the
are
entire-
two teeth missing from my
The entire
room.
North Pole has been mapped, and there is no sign of Santa Claus. Everybody
I feel like he
knows
tricked
that
everybody, and
parents-
he's actually
but
from the South Pole.
If there was a real Santa Claus, parents would not hide gifts from their kids at other parents' houses until Christmas Eve.
What? That doesn't happen.
If there was a real Easter
My
Bunny,
parents wouldn't lie to
if there
me
was
about Santa
if there
Claus.
was a real Easter Bunny, my warehouse would not be incredibly packed with people buying eggs and candy. The day
They're
before
buying them
Easter.
for
Right.
the Easter Bunny to hide.
No,
The Easter Bunny's
no.
strapped. It's a rough economy. I
No.
feel like you're shattering all my childhood dreams. I've held on to them
And then what
this
else is there?
long.
And the Tooth Fairy. I have personally been the Tooth Fairy for somebody, so I know the Tooth Fairy doesn't exist.
Okay, well, you're just
I
a
have personally
fraud
walked into
and a
someone's room.
floozy.
That guy almost got me with that tomahawk. I have personally
fraud.
gone into somebody's room and lifted the pillow,
No.
taken the tooth, and slipped in some money.
You're a fraud.
That was a teammate's RCXD, and he's not.
No,
I was.
fail. But if you would have let the Tooth Fairy do her job, she would have done it, but you ruined
No.
it.
No, sir.
Yeah,
There's
because
no
you're
Tooth
like,
Fairy.
I'm gonna play Tooth Fairy. You're not certified to be a Tooth Fairy, okay?
Okay, sir. I am not.
You're
certified.
upsetting me. Now
Yeah,
I'm all upset. I'm flustered. I don't even know if I can.
I didn't know.
I don't know if I can
Epic
finish this.
stick. You see that? I stuck that guy in the face.
That kind of made me happy.
Anyway,
So you said stick, and then I thought of
stick,
sticky,
yes.
which is a dirty word.
Yeah. That guy. That's what he said.
Actually, that's what I said, and I
Yeah,
am
see,
not a
I'm
female.
back to the auto gym. Yay. It's not
Okay,
my
you know
auto, I
what?
picked it
No,
up.
I don't care what gun you have in your hand. To be completely honest,
You're right.
I would rather hear your take.
I'm trying to at least like this. It's so I know where to sync the audio. Really, I gotta keep mentioning the game.
That'll work. Well, now you got me all sidetracked, and I was gonna ask you your beliefs
I didn't know you
on
were 5
something
years
else.
old, by the way. Look at me and my
I'm not. I am currently 20 years old, and I
20
believe
years old.
in fantasies. In fact, I live in a different world than you.
Have you ever looked
What
at
are your
the
take on
definition of a
aliens?
fantasy, sir? Aliens.
It's reality.
That's a tough one because as a Christian, I believe that. Oh, game's over. All right, we're going into a third video because I want to explain.
Oh, I was gonna say if you cut it off right there, that could have been pretty funny. You're like, personally, I
As
believe.
Christian,
boom,
quick.
just ends.
No, I'm gonna
Then
go into
everyone's
another
like,
one.
what the hell does he believe?
So yeah,
All
I
right,
went
that works for
39
me.
and 12 on that one.